My first marriage was completely my fault. 100%. He was a good guy, did not do me wrong.
Welcome back, everyone. Some relationships begin with high hopes but quickly fall apart when trust and commitment never find common ground. Today we are taking a closer look at the story of a woman whose life includes 3 failed marriages, yet she still believes she has been treated unfairly. Before we examine what happened, let us hear her share her own version of the journey and the events that brought her to this point.
No, I do not think a fourth will solve it. And I do know my faults. I am not one that sits here and blames everything on somebody else. So, quick story, been married 3 times. Obviously, it's where I'm getting all the hate. I knew it would come. It's the internet. My first marriage was completely my fault. 100%. He was a good guy, did not do me wrong. I was 18, young and dumb with a baby, and I did him wrong. Full blame. Second one, I stayed with for 5 years, and drugs were involved and alcohol. I decided to leave when he chased me around a car with a hammer and beat my windows out, and I never looked back. This marriage, my third, I had been cheated on. I had been verbally and physically abused, and I have stayed. He cheated on me when I was 3.5 weeks away from giving birth to our son, and I have stayed. And I have stayed through everything. We've been through 3 marriage counselors who they all quit us because he will not do the homework. So, common denominator between all 3 marriages is definitely me. I am able to take fault where I am wrong. I do not blame it on all the men. And let's see what other questions were. About the photos and the kids, they have pictures of their dad in their room. The photos that I took down were ones of him and I. I don't need them in my house. I don't need that reminder right now when I'm hurting. And somebody else told me, why wouldn't I just try to work it out? Again, you didn't know the story. I have. I'm not the one that left. He left. Did I have every reason to leave these last 3 or 4 years? Absolutely. Again, cheated on. But I stayed because I didn't want another divorce. So, hope that answers some of your questions and accusations and that, I'm the problem. And you know what? Yeah, I'm a fool for love. I'll go ahead and give you that. I'm a fool for love. I want a happy home. I want one man to love me and my kids. Like, I just want the happy marriage. Is that wrong of me for wanting love? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, and one more thing. The reason he left this time, he's left me multiple times in the past 4 years. The reason he left me this time was because I was trying to DoorDash at nighttime for the kids' Christmas. And he told me he was tired of babysitting, that he shouldn't have to work all day long and come home and take care of his kids. And then somebody else said stay-at-home mom is not a profession.
It totally is.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
I mean, people are out there getting paid to babysit. People are out there getting paid to cook and clean other people's homes. This was the best thing for us, financially, for one. And 2, your kids are only young once. And I don't want to miss. I've really thoroughly enjoyed being able to witness all their first and me be the one to raise them and not some stranger. So I hope you guys have a lovely Saturday.
The marriage soon became filled with conflict as both sides wanted very different things. According to this account, trust continued to fade while the distance between them kept growing. He stepped away hoping to clear his mind, but she believed the relationship had already reached its end. What happened next turned a private struggle into a much bigger dispute, with each side telling a different story.
Both babies are sick, and I guess my body last night decided it was going to get it as well. So excuse the voice. But here we are. Friday, payday. And I wake up to the account drained. I call him and said he doesn't see why he needs to pay me. I don't know, dude. I've only been a stay-at-home mom for 4 years, and I'm the mother of your 2 children, and I'm the one raising them, not you. Anyways, yeah. And also in the midst of that conversation, let me tell you something that is so aggravating. It's like everything that I have told him that he's done to me or has hurt me, my story somehow, some way has ended up being his story. And that just drives me crazy. You didn't experience the same things I experienced. I didn't put you through what you've put me through, but somehow every feeling I have, he also has towards me. Happy Friday.
The debate then shifts again as new claims are made about who truly benefited during the marriage. According to this account, she is now presenting herself as the one who sacrificed the most, while others strongly disagree with that view. The discussion quickly spreads online as viewers begin pointing out details they believe do not match her earlier statements. In the next part, she responds to those reactions and tries to explain her side of the story.
Did I forget to mention that I just got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease? And one of the biggest triggers is stress. All prayers are appreciated at this time.
The backlash quickly reaches another level as many viewers believe she is trying to pull attention away from what really happened. They argue that the divorce is less about heartbreak and more about personal gain, while her former husband is left facing the consequences. The criticism grows even louder when she begins giving relationship advice online, despite the ongoing controversy surrounding her own story. Watch the next clip and see why so many people reacted the way they did.
If I could give one advice to my younger self, it would be very mindful of who you have kids with. I think it's, besides marrying them, which obviously I know kids should come after marriage, but you know what? Doesn't always happen that way. Skip to it. That is the biggest thing. I grew up without a dad, and if I could give my kids anything in the world, it would be the magnificent love of a father. Because I already know I'm going to give them what I can. I'm going to be the best mother I can possibly be. I know I have my days that I fall short of that, but I will forever wake up the next day and try to be better than I was the day before. But a dad shapes you in so many different ways that a mom cannot. Coming from somebody that grew up without a dad. Be careful who you have kids with. It does matter. I don't care how independent you are. I don't care how strong you think you are. A child needs their dad if they're good. And if they don't have them, they are scarred in some way, shape, or form, regardless of you picking up both roles and doing the best that you possibly can. Speaking from experience, from my own personal self, I had the best mother I could have. She literally tried to fill both roles, but it's inevitable. It just is. A dad is a daughter's first love. A dad teaches a son, supposed to, how to be a man. Teaches a daughter how she's supposed to be loved and cherished and adored. Supposed to bring out the feminine side in her to let her know, hey, daddy's got this. I've got it, babe. Be daddy's little princess, etc. Just be careful. Just be careful. Those who don't have children and are thinking about having children, be with that person for 6 months to a year before ever thinking about having their children. Because the type of dad that they are will forever shape your future children.
At the end of the day, the problem is not simply the type of man she chooses. According to this opinion, the same cycle keeps repeating because the real issue never changes. That is exactly why every relationship ends the same way. Now let this be a lesson for young men, because situations like this can completely change the direction of your life. Watch this final clip and see the message behind it for yourself.
I may not have given my daughter a lot of good examples to look up to when it comes to men, but I've given her a lot of no-nos. And I'm so thankful for her boyfriend. I know she's only 16, but he treats her like a queen.
Oh, if this was a surprise, your truck's kind of loud.
Oh, that was his.
Whose?
Kim's here. We're going somewhere.
Oh,
I just
these
had
are
to
so
stop
sweet. Thanks.
Yeah.
She literally
just said yesterday it was time for Lana to get her more flowers.
Yeah, I know. It's 2 months today.
I like your shoes and your hoodie.
Hey,
Yeah.
you don't want no thanks.
Okay, tell Lana bye. Bye.
You just saw how respectful her daughter's boyfriend appeared, but many believe that respect alone cannot save a relationship when unhealthy patterns continue across generations. Some viewers argue that children can easily be influenced by the examples they grow up watching. That is why many young men say their biggest life lessons come from experiences like these rather than from what they are told. Protect your peace, choose your relationships wisely, and never lose sight of your future. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and help us bring more real-life stories to others. Until next time, take care and stay strong.